Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on my 5-star silver Stephanie McMahon and my favorite way of feuding with her. Female feud is this weekend, so I thought I would share the way I feuded with her. There's going to be two different options here. The first one is move damage. It has Asuka. Acro Asuka is the trainer and Hall of Fame Ted. The next one is gem damage. Trainer requirements much easier. And depending on you, you can actually run it both ways and it hits extremely hard either way. For the strap, the important part for this build is going to be Eternal Positivity for running it this way. The reason I use purple on this is twofold for me. One, I have a Woods affiliation. Two, it's 6 MP to load, much easier than the other ones. And this plate is on the prize picker, so it's much easier to obtain than a lot of other plates that you might use. So first off, you can see, and if you watched my Bianca feud video, you know I lack a good Fury move percentage medal. This one is even worse than the one you saw in that one. It is simply on there for the blue gem damage. So a couple things to note. In Feud, all multiply gems, this is assuming you max offensive perks, which is the perk to max. All multiply gems are increased by ×2. So Steph's multis at 5-star silver go from ×2 to ×4 in Feud. And at gold, her base is ×3. So at gold, they're ×5. Gem damage here, 30%. No blue, unfortunately. Here we have gem defense and 4% blue gem damage. So again, all of this could be better. These are not the best substats ever. This one's really solid at 7% on the move defense one here. So, and actually I really need to level it up one more in case I hit blue gem damage on it. I don't have a lot of metal bits, but let's see if I hit a blue gem damage roll. I must have ran out last time I was trying this. Come on, blue. Aw, boo. Okay, anyway, also of note for this, I do have my Grand Tournament strap on there, so it is 25% gem damage. You could go with the move damage, you could go with the gem damage. I happen to think gem damage is better. You could also run double armor on her with the black move percentage one. Let's say you have like a tier 5. I could also see that being a good play. So a lot of flexibility there. Arguably, maybe I could do 2 Fury, 2 Takedown, assuming I had a good black percentage takedown. Haven't experimented with the metals enough, but those are all going to be viable options. She's very, very good. So the moveset, and it's going to be the same for both builds, is the Pedigree 10 MP black finisher, deal 146k damage, make 16 multiply gems into blue gems, and pin the opponent. Back elbow smash, deal 56k damage and modify a 3x4 random area into multiply gems of strength 2, that's only 5 MP. And the spear, deal 61k damage and choose a 1x5 area to swap into black gems, that's 6 MP. So in Feud, you have, if you, assuming you max offensive perks, a 5 match gives you 7 MP. And of course, you are starting with 1 for feud perks and 1 for your turn, so that's 2. So the Eternal Positivity plate will fill that for you. Won't. It'll help you recycle. I'm sorry. So you need to do a swipe to get to the 7th or the 10th MP. Alternatively, you can also put Elias on if you don't want to do the swipe, or you can have the 1x5 area connect to another black gem and make it a 1x6 area. That's what I do most commonly, is put it on another black when able and do a 1x6. But you can also do a swipe, and we'll talk more about that swipe as well, because you can do some interesting things with the swipe. Assuming the board cooperates. And the Eternal Positivity is simply on there to help recycle if you need it. You're probably not going to need it, full disclosure. Steph is really good, hits super duper hard. At 5-star bronze last feud, I was hitting for 2 million turn 1. That was with the line bonus, but it was quite good. Entourage for this first one, we talked about it already. Hogan, blue gem damage and black, all gems, but and then Asuka for the finisher, and then Ted. So our finisher is hitting 400k right out the gate. We're going to go against Bailey on the road, 5-star silver, 5-star silver, strap versus strap. I do have tour perks, +2 on a match and +3 MP to start. So there is that. So in this case, in Feud, potentially you could drop it here, but you're gonna cascade. So I think the swipe would be the safer bet. And this is a pretty ugly starting board, to be honest. Um, really ugly, although there are some blues, so that part's nice. So we're gonna go ahead and put it right here, which I don't like either because of the green here potentially um, making it not good for us. So this is about the worst you could go for placement and for lack of black gems. Okay, so you could do your swipe now in Feud. You ideally you'd maybe take the purple and then you'd refill the move. I'm not going to bother for this. And now if you had 3 black gems, a black match, or if you had three black gems for a match, you could swipe those in Feud, and that would fill this up, and you could hit this move again. And because she makes so many multiplies into blue, you would get a much bigger hit if you have a black swipe. And again, that's going to hit much harder in Feud. So you're seeing 725k. In Feud, don't forget you get the 60% to the finisher and ×2 on the multiplies. So it's going to hit way harder than that. Again, impossible to simulate, and I do not have the ideal setup for her either, as far as metals go. This game and metals and me don't get along. We'll run that a couple times, or at least one more time, and then we'll switch to the other trainers. The other trainers is actually my preference over Asuka. A lot of people like Asuka. I feel like I would like this build more if I had a big finisher medal, a percentage medal, but we'll see. So again, I mean, we could go here, theoretically, but then that drops it, so you don't want to do that. You could make a match here. And take your not needing a swipe. But we do have a black match right here on the board, so let's try and do this with a minimum here. Now, the multiply gems, these are in the middle, so they're likely going to cover it. Or they will cover it. So we can't hit it again, unfortunately. But that's okay. We could take the purple swipe if we wanted to fill the move back up. So there's a lot you can, again, do. There's a lot of flexibility with her. No cascade this time again. Again, a 770k hit. It's okay. I think it works much better without Asuka, personally. And in Feud, all of it's buffed. That's the one benefit to Steph. Everything gets buffed. So let's take a look at the next build. Moving in the gem damage trainers. If you don't have Sheamus, you can use Alpha. If you don't have Alpha and you have Hall of Fame Ted, you could use Ted. So the trainers are interchangeable depending on the setup that works best for you. If you don't have Matt, you could use blue gem damage percentage trainers. There's a few of those. You could use flat ones. There's a lot of different ways you could go. That's one of the nice things about her. Tons of flexibility in trainers. Hi, Dexter. Dexter's saying hello, my kitty cat Dexter. He's bowowing. Bow wow wow. Hey Dexy. Okay. Now let's run it this way. This is gonna hit harder. This looks relatively safe. So I'll probably cascade. Again, you could drop it like this. Times 4 multis now. So the gem damage is going to hit a lot more. And we've stacked it more. So smaller finisher, bigger gem damage. You can see we're almost at 1,000,000 with this build set. For me, this works a lot better. It's a lot higher damage. In Feud, you get the finisher buffed and you get the multis times 2 more. Hits very, very hard. And if it works out for you to hit that move twice, it gets even harder, the multiply gem move, which it doesn't always, as you can see. I think you could also run Bad Attitude and get a blue swipe. No, that wouldn't work. You'd only get 3. Never mind. Eternal Positivity is definitely the way here. So let's see if this works out. I will probably cascade knowing me. Perfect. This is what I wanted. When you get this thing out twice, it hits ridiculously hard. Now we're making 16 multis into blue. $1.9 million on the gem damage. So there you guys go. Steph, absolute beast in Feud. I think one of the best feuders in the game. I love this second setup a lot more for her than the first, personally, but you can use any combo of those trainers and coaches depending on what you have. So there is that. Again, keep in mind also you can use Alpha if you lack Seamus. He's blue percentage. And then if you happen to have Motu Austin, I believe he has blue percentage on him too. Or no, he might be black and yellow. I can't remember. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments of this video. And remember to like, subscribe, and share. And good luck in Feud this weekend, guys. Thanks for watching.